Hey house guests, welcome to today's BB20 updates and spoilers. Our house guest today is Jennifer Thrall. Jennifer, thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it and we think you're awesome. And if you guys want to be house guests today, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Alright, so yesterday, as we saw, they had the Power Veto ceremony. Tyler used it on Angela and Casey was nominated for the second time this week. But this time she was up next to Rockstar. So here's the thing, Rockstar and the Hive, again, that sounds like a great band, Rockstar and the Hive, they all think that Rockstar is staying this week. But she's not. If the votes stay how they are right now, she's not. Okay, so JC, Brett, and Sam have all already promised to vote to keep Casey this week. Obviously, Brett, he's in level 4, 6, whatever, but the other side doesn't know that. JC, definitely closer with Tyler, and Sam had that like 3-person thing with Casey and Tyler, and she doesn't want to turn her back on that. So obviously this is not all housewide knowledge, but like, oh my gosh, the Hive is just so clueless. They're so clueless. So Rockstar has been giving Brett a lot of attention lately. She wants to try and, you know, secure his vote, maybe secure something moving forward, something more. So it's almost like Rockstar and Fessy are playing this game within the game. And it's called Who's More Clueless? That's bad! So Rockstar was campaigning to Brett in the lounge room. And she's telling him, you were never my target this week. You would still not be my target moving forward. She says if she wins HOH, she's going to put up Tyler and Angela, and that way they can't save each other if one of them wins the Power Veto. So if one of them comes down, fine, she'll put up Scotty as the replacement, but he won't be the target. The other person will still be the target. So she's been sharing that with like pretty much everybody as she's been making her way around campaigning. So Rockstar's like, my name is Angela, I'm the real Angela, and I want to be the last Angela standing. Okay, so she's telling Brett she feels like she has an HOH win coming because she's gotten close a few times now, which is true. I think she definitely has potential to win if she's around. And then she's comparing herself to Casey. She feels like she's more adaptable than Casey. She says that Casey really drew the line in the sand early and she only works with Angela that you know of. Casey works with Angela, Tyler, Brett, JC, Sam. I mean, she's working with a lot of people, just not you. So then she's also saying that Tyler did something really effing stupid this week because they offered him safety from 4 different people, and instead he used the veto on Angela and he's just following her around like a little puppy. And she's saying that Tyler will take everybody else out just so that Angela can stay. How much is Brett dying on the inside listening to all this, holding the laughter in? I don't know how he does it. Seriously, I mentioned this before, Brett is an amazing actor. It's really impressive. So Rockstar, she brings up an old argument from when she was on the block. Excuse me, sir. From when she was on the block with Caitlyn. She's now saying, I can't play a flirt game like Angela. First of all, Angela's not even on the block next to you, and second, we're tired of this argument. So she's saying the other Angela has played a passive floater game, and as a fan of the show, she doesn't really respect that. What moves have you made, Rockstar? Because if we look at your resume here, no HOHs, no vetoes, right? No hacker, and you've been on the wrong side of almost every single vote. So like, what have you even been doing? No. So Brett is like, yeah, I get how tough it is to be on the block and constantly fighting just to stay here. I see that you want to be here. So then Brett's like, so you know how like we have that running joke about a secret alliance between the two of us? Yes. He's like, wouldn't that be hilarious if we set something up for real between the two of us? Is Brett for real or is he messing around? He's messing around with her. But he's telling her, you know, it's something to think about. Could be really cool. So Rockstar's like, yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Let's get there. Let's see. Maybe we'll iron something out. So after this conversation's over, it is confirmed that Brett was messing with her because he goes to the kitchen, looks into the camera, and smiles. He's like, so yeah, he's messing with her. All right, so then Tyler checks in with Casey, and he's like, I don't know if you talked to Sam. Bleh. What just happened to my mouth? I don't know if you've talked to Sam yet, but she told me that she is voting to keep you this week, but she doesn't want anybody to know yet. She's not even sure at this point if she's going to tell you. So, like, you didn't hear this from me, but she's going to keep you. But I need you to campaign to Sam as if you didn't know this information. Got to keep it on the down low. So Casey's like, cool, thanks, sounds good. All right. Rockstar is kicking around some other campaign ideas. This girl, I got to give it to her. She's innovative. That's for sure. So she's talking to Haley and Brett. Oh my god, they really think they have Brett. It's so insane, the information that they spill to Brett. So Rockstar's like, I'm thinking about exposing the Angela Tyler showmance in my eviction speech. Showmance? Yeah, there's no showmance there, but she's gonna say it anyway. I mean, why not? People make stuff up in their speeches all the time. Remember when Brett was like, Rockstar came to me and tried to make a deal? I'm all for it, whatever. I think it's hilarious. But anyway, Brett also thinks it's funny. Haley says it's not. She doesn't think it's a good idea. Yeah, because she's in a showmance. So if they make it a point of going after people like in showmances, they're going to go after her and Fessy, who actually are in a showmance. So she's like, no, don't do it. That's stupid. So she tells Rockstar, just chill out, lay low for a few days. It's all going to be fine. Big mistake, right? Okay, so anyway, Tyler and JC exchange some information in the backyard. And JC is like, all right, I told Fessy that I don't want to talk any more game this week. This is a really, really big week for JC because he's been playing the middle so well this whole time, you know, hopping back and forth between Fessy's group and Tyler's group. But now you can't really hide the votes the way you could before. We're really getting low in the numbers, especially with the hacker being able to eliminate a vote. So JC is pretty much going to have to show which side he's on this week. Unless he's able to cover his vote with Scotty's. You never know. The Hive might accuse Scotty before they accuse JC. It would be really interesting to see how that would play out. But anyway, he said he's done talking game with the other side. This is it. So, is he? I don't know. I think could be, but we'll see. What else was I going to say about JC? Oh, so whenever people are asking him about his vote, he's pretty much just telling them, I don't want to say how I'm voting right now because I don't know who the hacker is and I don't want to risk my vote being canceled. So that's a pretty good cover story, right? Yeah. All right. So then JC brings up how last week it was so weird. Rockstar was okay with going, but now all of a sudden this week she's just walking around the house crying. She's all upset. She's fighting to be here. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with that? Okay, so he also shares that Fessy was campaigning for Rockstar, saying that they shouldn't send her home because she's like the universal pawn. So then Tyler and JC were just like laughing about how clueless the other side is. It's insane. So Tyler knows for a fact that he and Angela were Haley's main targets this week because Haley told Brett and then Brett told Tyler. Duh. She's given all of her info away to Brett. I mean, as if it weren't obvious already anyway, but still. So JC is like, I wonder where I stand with Haley. So Tyler lets him know, Haley and Scotty are onto you. They've been talking about you a lot lately. They think you've been messing with the votes and acting sketchy. He has. And now it's finally catching up to him. So again, this is a really big week for JC. So JC tells Tyler, you should cancel Fessy's vote this week. And Tyler's like, you know I'm not the hacker, right? And he's not. But JC is like, yeah, I think you're the hacker. No. And you have the second power app. Yes. And he says, that's okay. It's okay. But Tyler denies both. All right. So for the rest of the night, Rockstar was counting her votes. She feels she has Fessy, Sam, Brett, and Scotty. So that's 4. Now, the way the votes are working this week, once the hacker cancels a vote, there's going to be 6 total. So she would need 3 to force a tie, and then obviously Haley would keep her. So she's got 4 right there, except she doesn't actually have them. The rest of the group is not super convinced that she has Sam, but, you know, because Sam is a wild card. But Rockstar's like, no, we're really close. Like, it's all good. Don't worry about it. So then Haley assures her, you'll have JC because JC is going to vote to keep you when he sees that you have the majority, because that's usually what he does. So then the Hive is telling Rockstar, don't worry, you're going to be safe. Even if the hacker cancels out one of your votes, you're still going to have enough to stay. After the hacker does her thing, Rockstar's only going to have like 1 vote. And that's if Scotty does not jump ship. Because I feel like if Scotty catches wind of the votes, maybe he's not even going to vote for her to stay. I don't know. Okay, so then Rockstar, also last night, she kept bringing up the veto competition and how Tyler wouldn't have won without her showing him the right answer in that 1 round. That's your fault, man. You blew it. You blew it. So other than that, there was lots of crap talk about Angela and level 4. And I mean, Rockstar and Haley were getting really nasty. Like, talking about Angela's physical appearance and being like, she's not even that pretty. And like all this awful stuff. So moving on, another night, another Haley and Fessy tiff. So this time they were disagreeing about who they should target next. So Fessy was saying, if I win HOH in the next 2 weeks, I might need to take a shot at Scotty. Oh my god. Yes, Fessy, leave your enemies in the house and take out somebody who could potentially work with you moving forward and your freaking showmance is super close to. Go ahead, do that. Just go ahead and hand the check to somebody from level 4. Seriously. So, also, I feel like this is not 100% game related. I feel like Fessy has this underlying jealousy of Scotty because Scotty is also super close to Haley. They're all flirty all the time. I think he'd be really pissed if he walked in sometimes when they were like all snuggled up, like playing with each other's hair and stuff. Ugh. So yeah, I think there is a little bit of jealousy there, and that is part of it. So Haley's like, no, you can't go after Scotty. We have so many other people to take out first. But like in this case, she's right. Like Scotty is not coming after them right now. So she's like, we need to take out Angela, Tyler, Brett. Casey's gonna be here too, just so you know. So Fessy's like, well, Tyler's not coming for me. Wow, that really pissed Haley off because obviously Tyler is going to be gunning to get rid of Haley. So Fessy's like, he backtracks and he's like, yeah, I'd backdoor Tyler, duh. So he's like, yeah, I know that Tyler is coming after you, but this is just like when you say that you're good with Brett and I know that I'm not. Which is true, like she always does say that she's good with Brett, so they don't need to go after him. But Haley is insisting that Fessy is also good with Brett, which is false. Brett definitely wants to take Fessy out. So Fessy eventually caves and agrees to target Tyler before Scotty to follow Haley's wishes. Okay, so then there was some discussion about JC because Fessy is like blinded by JC. He does not realize how much double dealing JC has done, but of course, like I said earlier, Haley and Scotty they're starting to realize, whoa, JC has not been completely honest with us. So they're trying to wake Fessy up to this, and Fessy's like, well, if he doesn't vote with us this week, then he's gonna be in big trouble. Is he finally gonna understand that JC's been playing both sides? I don't know, because again, maybe JC will be able to hide behind Scotty's vote. It's all going to depend on what Scotty does with that vote. Can you imagine if he gets away with it again? That'd be nuts. Alright, so this morning, Rockstar pulls Brett into the storage room to talk. And she's like, so, that secret alliance that we were talking about yesterday, I'm down. Like, it's so ridiculous that it could actually work. We'd be hiding in plain sight, which is my favorite way to hide, and we could call it Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and the first step is to stay. The second step, take over the world. So Brett's just like, yeah, sounds good, cool. Oh my god. So then Brett immediately reports this conversation to level 4. Duh. And Rockstar actually tells Haley about it as well. So I think even though she told Haley about it, she does want to keep Brett around for a little while. Maybe till like final 7 or so. Maybe further. Who knows? But Brett, he's voting Rockstar out this week. Come on. So then, just when you think it can't get any sillier, Rockstar and Haley ask Brett to help Rockstar with her eviction speech. You cannot make this up. So Rockstar really wants to highlight, well, she wants to claim that Tyler and Angela have a final 2 deal, which I don't think they even do, but that's irrelevant. Whatever. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. She wants to say that in her speech. And she also wants to be like, nobody else has deals. Like, we're all lone wolves. Nobody else has alliances. Which is BS. Like, no, you can't. I'm sorry, no. You can say that they have a final 2, but like, you're gonna say that nobody else has alliances? Come on. So she's like planning out this ridiculous speech. Brett is advising her, keep it simple. Like, what are you even trying to accomplish here? You're talking about Tyler and Angela. You need to, like, you know, weave this all together because you're up on the block against Casey. So I guess what she's trying to say is that Angela already has something really tight with Tyler, and she's also tight with Casey, so why not take out one of Angela's people? Like, she really wants to go after Angela in this speech especially. So Brett's just telling her, don't put too much in there or it's going to go over people's heads. Keep it simple, blah, blah, blah. So he basically, like, rewrote her speech for her. Crazy. All right. So anyway, we're 2 days away from another eviction, and it looks like another blindside. This is the most blindsidey season I have ever witnessed. It's amazing, but at the same time, I feel like this jury house is going to be a mess. So, other than that, today there's been a lot of tanning. It's really the calm before the storm right now because Rockstar thinks she's safe. Casey thinks she's safe, but like she actually is. So yeah, that's where we're at. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until tomorrow, much love.